start. This criminal revision has been filed praying for quashing of the order dated 25/7/2019 passed by the Additional Sessions Judge Court number 11 Lucknow in Sessions Trial number 4 of 2018 arising out of case crime number 430 of 2016 under sections 147, 148, 332, 307, 427, 504, 506, 353 IPC. Registered at Police Station Hazratganj, Lucknow. By the order impugned, the Additional Sessions Judge has rejected the discharge application moved by the revisionists. It has been stated in the affidavit filed in support of the criminal revision that FIR was lodged against the revisionists on 13/7/2016, falsely implicating them. It was alleged in the FIR that the revisionist number 1, who is a consolidation officer, came to the office of Dr. Hariom, the then consolidation commissioner, on 13/7/2016 in the afternoon at around 3:15 p.m. The purpose of visit as disclosed by the revisionist number 1 was to get his transfer from district Amethi to district Balia cancelled. The slip was sent to the consolidation commissioner through a peon named Chandan Singh. When the revisionist met the commissioner, revisionist number 1 started putting pressure on him to get his transfer cancelled, and on refusal of the commissioner, he became very angry and suddenly started abusing the consolidation commissioner and his son, called in 4 other persons inside the commissioner's office, and they all manhandled him and beat him up. The revisionist also tried to strangulate the commissioner. The revisionist number 2 broke a glass kept on the table and attacked the commissioner with it with the intention to kill him, but by that time the office peons Chandan Singh, Rajkumar and Ram Kishan came in and saved the commissioner from the next blow. Thereafter, both the revisionists ran away. An FIR was lodged by the peon Rajkumar Singh, arrayed as respondent number 2. The police recorded the statement of the complainant and 3 other employees of the Office of the Consolidation Commissioner under Section 161 CRPC. They also recorded the statement of Dr. Hariom, the victim. A biased investigation was carried out by the investigation officer. Dr. Hariom got his medical report fabricated. After registration of FIR, the revisionist number 1 filed a writ petition praying for quashing of the FIR. This court was pleased to stay the arrest of the revisionist number 1 till the filing of the charge sheet during hearing of such petition for FIR quashing. The court asked the circle officer, investigation officer, to indicate by his personal affidavit as to how offence under section 307 was made out. Before filing such affidavit, charge sheet was filed. As a result, the petition itself became infructuous and was dismissed as such on 30/8/2016. It has been stated by the revisionists that Dr. Hariom is an IAS officer and an influential person, and under his influence, the services of the petitioner were also terminated within 1.5 months from the date of incident, although such termination and suspension order has been set aside by this court on 2/2019 as having been passed in violation of principles of natural justice. It is stated that revisionists have been falsely implicated. The opposite party, number 2, has filed an affidavit before the trial court disposing therein that entire case set up by the victim as mentioned in his FIR is false, and as a result of pressure being put upon him by the then Consolidation Commissioner. It has further been stated that in fact it was the revisionist number 1 who had been assaulted by Dr. Hariom, Rajkumar, Chandan Singh and Ramkishan. The revisionist number 1 filed a complaint against them to police, but no action has been taken thereon. It has been further stated that revisionist number 2 was not involved in the case as his name is Mohit Pandey and not Dinesh Pandey. Several instances of victimization of the revisionists at the behest of the victim, Dr. Hari Om, have been mentioned in the revision. It has also been stated that unnamed accomplices of the revisionist who had allegedly attacked Dr. Hari Om in his office were never found out, and a final report was submitted by the investigating officer to the court concerned. The revisionist number 1 is an extremely sick person and he could not have assaulted Dr. Hari Om in the manner stated in the FIR. Rajkumar Singh, the complainant who is arraigned as respondent number 2 in the revision, has also filed an affidavit in court that Dr. Hari Om forced him to lodge a false case under section 195A IPC against the revisionist. Rajkumar Singh has also filed another case against an alleged eyewitness, namely Ramkishan, under section 195A IPC. It has also been stated that after Dr. Hari Om was no longer posted as Consolidation Commissioner, the Ministerial Employees Union had sent a letter to the authorities saying that no such incident happened on 13/7/2016 as mentioned in the FIR. Shri Arun Sinha, learned counsel for the revisionist, opened his arguments from giving a background of the case, saying that revisionist number 1 is a consolidation officer who was posted at Amethi, and revisionist number 2, his son, Dr. Hari Om, the victim, was the then Consolidation Commissioner and also belongs to Amethi. His elder brother practices as an advocate in Amethi. His Bua's son is a Lekhpal who was working under the revisionist number 1. There was some marriage in the house of the said Lekhpal where Dr. Hari Om had pressured the revisionist number 1 to spend several lakhs of rupees in making arrangements for dry fruits and carts and other amenities. He kept on arranging the same out of his own pocket out of fear and respect for the Consolidation Commissioner. However, the Consolidation Commissioner asked for rupees 1 lakh in cash, which could not be arranged by the revisionist number 1, and therefore the victim, Dr. Hari Om, IAS, who was the then Consolidation Commissioner, transferred the revisionist number 1 to Balia. The Consolidation Lekhpal, who is the cousin of Dr. Hari Om, is an extremely corrupt employee, and the revisionist is an honest officer and did not permit corruption of the concerned Lekhpal, and therefore out of pique the revisionist was transferred to Balia by the then Consolidation Commissioner. Learned counsel for the revisionist has read out paragraph number 32 of his petition to say that the revisionist number 1 is an extremely sick person who was diagnosed with cancer of the kidney in 1995. One of his kidneys has been removed. He has been suffering from several ailments including heart disease. Pages 137 to 255 of the paper book are the medical reports of the revisionist number 1. It has been argued that revisionist number 1 went to meet the Consolidation Commissioner on 13/10/2016 for cancellation of his transfer to Balia because he was sick. Dr. Hari Om pushed and kicked him and had also beaten him and then called his peons and other employees of the office, and a concocted story was framed at the instance of the policeman asking the peon from the office of the consolidation officer, one Rajkumar Singh, to lodge FIR on the basis of such concocted story. Rajkumar Singh, the peon, has filed an affidavit before the learned trial court and also before this court, saying that he was forced into writing whatever he did at the police station while lodging the FIR against the revisionist numbers 1 and 2. Over.